Picture this. You're standing on a tarmac. The air is dead still. Then, out of nowhere, a shadow cuts across the sun at Mach 2. Before your brain even registers what happened, it's gone. No warning, no mercy. That right there, that's not science fiction. That's the 2026 skies. Welcome back to Aerostrike, where we don't just talk aviation, we live it. I'm your host, and today we're going deep into the 5 most terrifying, most advanced, most jaw-dropping fighter jets that are actively writing the rules of aerial combat right now. These aren't concept renders. These aren't dreams locked in some Pentagon laboratory. These machines are flying, they're armed, and in 2026, they own the sky. Buckle up, let's go. Number 5, Eurofighter Typhoon Tranche 4. We're starting our countdown with a jet that doesn't get nearly enough credit, the Eurofighter Typhoon. Specifically, the Tranche 4 variant that's been rolling out in updated configurations in 2025 and 2026. Now, a lot of people dismiss the Typhoon as just another European jet, and those people are wrong. The Typhoon Tranche 4 is the result of decades of combined engineering genius from Germany, the UK, Italy, and Spain, and it shows. We're talking about a Delta Canard airframe that gives it insane agility at both low and high speeds. It can supercruise. That means it goes supersonic without burning afterburner, which is something most fighters in the world simply cannot do. But in 2026, what makes the Typhoon scary is its brains. The ESA radar upgrade, the Euroradar Captor E, gives it an electronically scanned active array that can track multiple targets simultaneously with brutal precision. Pair that with the Meteor missile, arguably the best beyond visual range air-to-air missile on the planet, and you've got a combination that can reach out and eliminate threats before the enemy even knows the Typhoon is there. Ground attack, handled. Air superiority, comfortable. Electronic warfare, getting better every year. The Typhoon doesn't make headlines the way American jets do, but quietly, efficiently, it's one of the most combat-capable jets flying in 2026. Don't sleep on it. Number 4, Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon. Moving to number 4, and we're going to a jet that has genuinely made Western Air Forces nervous. China's Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon. When the J-21 appeared in 2011, a lot of analysts laughed it off. Chinese avionics? Chinese engines? Come on, that was then. In 2026, the J-20B, the upgraded variant, is an entirely different story. China's WS-15 engine has reportedly cleared major development hurdles, giving the J-20 the supercruise and supermaneuverability that the older WS-10 engines simply couldn't deliver. The airframe is large, larger than the F-22, optimized for long-range engagements. China isn't building a dogfighter. They're building a strategic interceptor designed to kill enemy command aircraft, tankers, and AWACS planes at extreme range. The J-20 features a front aspect stealth design that's genuinely impressive. Internal weapons bays, side bays for short-range missiles, and avionics that, according to multiple intelligence assessments, are closing the gap with American systems faster than anyone expected. Over 200 J-20s are now estimated to be operational. That's not a test program. That's a force. And as tensions across the Pacific stay elevated in 2026, the J-20 is the aircraft that every Indo-Pacific Air Force planner is losing sleep over. Number 3, Sukhoi Su-57 Felon. Number 3, Russia's first 5th-generation fighter. The jet that was supposed to match the F-22, the Sukhoi Su-57 Felon. Now, I know what you're thinking. Russia? In 2026? After everything? Stay with me. The Su-57's troubled development history is real. Production numbers are far lower than Moscow initially planned. But here's the thing. The jets that are flying are genuinely formidable. And in 2026, the Felon is seeing combat deployment and testing that no other 5th-gen jet outside of the US has matched. The Su-57 carries a weapons payload that is frankly extraordinary. It can carry hypersonic missiles internally, including variants of the K-59 family. Its 3D thrust vectoring nozzles give it super maneuverability that makes it a nightmare in close-range combat. And unlike the F-22 or F-35, the Su-57 has a longer combat radius, meaning it can operate deep into contested airspace without needing constant tanker support. The radar, the N036 Bielka ASA system, is genuinely world-class. Multiple arrays give it 360-degree radar coverage. No blind spots. It sees everything. The Felon isn't perfect. Production woes, economic sanctions, and integration challenges mean it's not fielded in the numbers Russia wanted. But as a capability, as a design, the Su-57 is a legitimate peer competitor. And in 2026, with ongoing combat experience shaping its development in real time, the Felon is only getting more dangerous. Number 2. F-35 Lightning II. All right. Number 2. The jet that literally redefined what a fighter aircraft is supposed to do, the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. I know. Some of you are already typing in the comments, the F-35 is overpriced, it can't turn, it loses to older jets in dogfights. And look, some of those criticisms have merit in a vacuum. But here's the thing, the F-35 was never designed to dogfight. It was designed to make dogfighting irrelevant. In 2026, the F-35 Block 4 upgrade program is in full swing, and it is transformational. We're talking about a 25-fold increase in processing power, new ASA radar with enhanced electronic attack capabilities, a sensor fusion system that aggregates data from every sensor on the aircraft and shares it with every other F-35 in the battle space simultaneously. The F-35 isn't just a jet, it's a flying network node. Over 935s are now operational across 17 nations. That interoperability, the ability for a Norwegian F-35 and an Australian F-35 to share targeting data seamlessly, is something no adversary can replicate. And the kill chain? Shorter than anything in history. The F-35 finds the target, the F-35 kills the target, and, in many cases, the enemy never even got a radar return. That's not a fighter jet, that's a system. And in 2026, that system is more capable than it has ever been. Number 1, F-22 Raptor. We've arrived. Number 1, the jet that, 17 years after it entered service, still has no true equal. The Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. Let's be brutally honest. The F-22 is the greatest air superiority fighter ever built. Full stop. No debate. In 2026, with the increment 3.2 billion upgrade, the Raptor has been given new life. Improved ASA radar processing, Link 16 data link integration, enhanced electronic warfare suites, and perhaps most critically, the ability to carry AIM-120 D3 AMRAMs internally, giving it a beyond visual range kill capability that is unmatched by any other aircraft in the world. The F-22's combination of supercruise, super maneuverability, stealth, and sensor fusion creates what military analysts call fifth-generation overmatch, a gap so wide between it and fourth-generation adversaries that the contest isn't even fair. It was clocked at sustained supersonic cruise at Mach 1.82 without afterburner. Think about what that means. It reaches the fight before the enemy knows it's coming, kills from ranges they can't respond to, and leaves before they can react. Only 187 F-22s were ever built. That's the tragedy. But every single one of them in 2026 is a flying apex predator. The sky in 2026 has never been more contested, and these 5 jets, the Typhoon, the J-20, the Su-57, the F-35, and the unchallenged F-22, represent the absolute cutting edge of what human engineering can put in the air. Which one is your number one? Drop it in the comments below. And if you want to go deeper on any of these aircraft, avionics, weapons loadouts, real combat performance, hit subscribe, because we're just getting started here on Aerostrike. Stay sharp, stay curious, and we'll see you in the skies.